But let's begin with Norwegian Cruise Line. Keith, I've cruised a couple of times with Norwegian Cruise Line. Love the kind of informality, the freestyle cruising that you get with them.
Yeah, it is. It's a very laid back. This is not a cruise where you expect to see loads of people walking around in tuxedos and kind of dressing up. It's much more you kind of t-shirt, relaxing. The decor's fun and colourful. Almost loud. You know what I mean? Really big and brash and bright and fun. They've got lots of great dining venues, French bistros, steakhouses, sushi bars, 24-hour pizza delivery, which is really, really great. They really do a lot on entertainment as well. So you have dedicated comedy clubs from Second City, lots of live bands, loud singers, piano bars, big exciting musical productions, stuff that's come directly from Broadway, off-Broadway shows.
And I found very high standards, Keith. Although it's casual, it's a bit more freestyle. The standards are still very high.
Really, really high, Sean. And this particular ship, what I love about it, it was launched in 2001, 91,000 tonnes, so it's a middle-sized ship, and 2,200 passengers. So not a lot of passengers for that size, actually. It's got a Brazilian churrasqueria on it, where basically you keep on getting given more food, loads of meat, and you just keep on giving it to you until basically you say, no more, I can't take any more. It's a really fantastic experience. And they've also got on here, they do the ship and mails review. The ship and mails review, which is when the personnel on board do shall we say, more of the kind of a la Chippendales kind of entertainment for people on board. So it's that kind of fun, interactive cruising,
But, great choice of restaurants, great food, great service and fantastic entertainment as well. Now, we know we've got a really great price on this. If you're looking around, I'm sure you'll come back and book through Planet Cruise this afternoon. But let's show you where you're going to be cruising to. And we've actually added, you're flying to Copenhagen, but we've added an extra night there in a 4-star hotel. So let's just talk about that, if we can, Keith, because Planet Cruise are very good at adding extra stays, extra hotels and things like that, aren't they?
That's right, exactly. We'd like to try and add to the value of your cruise. So this is the one-night stay here in Copenhagen, known as the City of Spires. The skyline is a medieval core punctuated by the steeples of churches and the towers of palaces. And Copenhagen has an excellent quality of life, very environmentally conscious, many parks, very, very green. It's a bicycle-friendly, lots of bike paths lining the place. In fact, you can hire a bike, great way to get round, or just wander through. It's a very walkable city. Make sure you try some of the smørrebrød, which is one of their traditional open-faced sandwiches, or have one of the mouth-watering Danish pastries. That street there is where I got my first ever tattoo. I never tire of telling you that. And, of course, go and see some of the big things like the Little Mermaid, the Amalienborg Palace, the Tivoli Gardens, or do a mini cruise down the Old Canal. There's so much to see and do. Beautiful city.
And then, where's our next stop?
Warnemünde. Now, this is great. This is your chance to go to Berlin. However, don't look over Warnemünde itself. It's gilded with gorgeous beaches. It's medieval. It's a popular holiday spot. This is along some of the masses of beachfront that you're going to get here. You can spend the day lounging on the sand. You can climb up top of a lighthouse for amazing views over the Baltic Sea. Kind of walk through the medieval streets and see St Mary's Church with its wonderful baroque organ and the world's oldest astronomical clock. And go to try some of the famous German beer, or head into Germany's capital, go and see the Brandenburg Gate, eat some schnitzel down a back street, or explore the wonderful Berlin Wall through Checkpoint Charlie.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you've got a day at sea just to enjoy that fabulous ship and all the entertainment, and a chance to visit Tallinn, Estonia next.
Yeah, that's right. I won't dwell on this one, but it's a beautiful port, one of Europe's most enchanting cities. It's a heady blend of medieval and modern, with narrow cobbled streets and these wonderful spires of 14th century churches, and a wonderful mix of restaurants, cafes, boutiques and nightclubs, all hidden within these stone walls.
But a really special event next, because you're going to be overnight on board in St Petersburg.
Yeah, incredible.
And it is nice to get that overnight, isn't it?
It is, because it's a big, big place. There's so much to do here, Sean. Beautiful bridges, shimmering canals, ornate palaces. It is very special. It's one architectural delight after another. Even the metro stations resemble underground palaces. You could tick off a rich list of sites, including the gilded dome of St Isaac's Cathedral, the Palace Square of its beautiful Baroque Winter Palace, discover the Hermitage, home to an astounding collection of 3 million works of art, feast your eyes on people like Da Vinci and Rembrandt, or of course enjoy a magical night at the Conservatoire Theatre. Go and see some ballet, go and see some traditional Russian dancing, or go shopping on Manevsky Prospect, try out some of the cheeky vodka bars.
Oh, I think I'd definitely do that. But I've got to say, I've taken all of that fabulous architecture. Then Helsinki as well.
Yeah, it's a sea town par excellence. It's an exciting, dynamic place. Half the city seems to be water, and there's loads to see and do all the way up the coast of these beautiful little islands.
And then day 9 is Stockholm.
Yeah, spread out across 14 islands. It's spotless. It's an enchanting slice of Scandinavia. Sweden's capital, one of the most beautiful major cities in the world. It's a mirage of saffron and terracotta-coloured buildings, shimmering between blue water and even bluer skies. It's bursting with museums, with galleries, with restaurants and bars. You can explore the quaint cobbled streets of the old town, stumble on the splendid royal palace, discover some of the city's museums. There are 70 in total. My favourite one being the Vasa Museum, which is a 17th century, 95% complete ship. It's incredible. Flex your credit card in the city's legendary shopping districts, or spoil yourself rotten with a Swedish massage in one of their Art Nouveau spas. Literally loads to do.
And that's the thing about cruising, you know, so many places to see and so much to do on board the ship, of course, as well. Another day at sea, and then back, of course, to Copenhagen as well. Let's just have a look at the Norwegian Star again. Now, we have got a fantastic price this afternoon. We know that, particularly bear in mind you get the extra night in Copenhagen as well. 979, that's for the 23rd of June. We have got other dates available. I'll show those in a second, July, August and September. But I love the choice of restaurants with Norwegian Cruise Line and the fact that you don't have to arrive at set times or anything like that.
No, absolutely. And there were 11 restaurants on the ship,
It's a
Sean.
lot, isn't it?
11, so loads. You've got Tex-Mex,
yeah, it's one a night,
Japanese,
isn't it?
French cuisine. Well, exactly. You can try a different cuisine every night, you know. But my favourite one, don't go into that Brazilian churrasqueria. Look at that. All the bars as well. I know, it's incredible. Big, bold, brassy ships. Really, really fun. Very relaxed product.
We've shown you an inside there, but we have got some great dates on the ocean view and the balcony as well. So let's just remind you the details of that one. So I think it's going to be very busy this afternoon. 979. The other dates there, we also have the 5th of June, the 2nd of July, the 25th of August, and the 3rd of September as well. And only a deposit needed on selected dates. Now, we often get asked, well, you know, how much is it for, you know, on some of the other dates? Now, it does vary, cruise to cruise, ship to ship, but just to give you an idea on that particular offer. So if you're looking at some of the other dates, you can see there, I mean, pretty good on the inside. I have to say the prices only vary, you know, by about up to £200. But you can see also got some great prices on the ocean view and the balcony as well. But our cruise consultants, they'll always talk you through this. You know, if you've got, you know, a certain type of cabin in mind or a certain date, they will talk you through all of the pricing and find you the best offer that they possibly can. But we have got a very, very good price on that one. We know that today. Excursion-wise as well. Now, anyone that's cruised before, these excursions, they're great. But if you book them on board the ships, they can be a little bit pricey. Keith was saying sometimes you get a bit, you can find it a bit stressful having to book everything on board. So you can pre-book these through Planet Cruise and save up to 60% on the cost on those. So really good pricing there.
Yeah, really good price. I mean, £39 per person for a tour is stunning.
Yeah.
And Copenhagen's a good place. There's a lot to see, so it's a good way to
And
go
they're always
around.
really well organised as well.